Hi, everybody. Hola. My name is Jordan, and I am with Yoniswell Surf Collective. Today is an impromptu message because I feel that it's necessary to share and will reach those that are resonating with the message and also feeling this energy. And perhaps this can be a guide for you to navigate through what we're experiencing, which is the aftermath of the Scorpio full moon. And it's leading us into the new moon in Gemini that takes place on May 26th or May 27th, depending on where you are in the world. And that is truly a shift where the energy will amp up and we will experience our level of consciousness, technology, and how we view and perceive the world is sincerely changing at a rapid pace. So we are in between, if you can call it that. You may feel like you are in this very extreme version of culminations and endings while you are writing a new story, writing the new narrative. And it is coming into your human brain and your consciousness and how you communicate on a daily basis. So before I get started in talking about the signature of what is coming up right now, I do want to announce that today, May 20th, is official days. This is your chance to book a session with me where we spend 90 minutes on Zoom and we look at your natal chart. We also look at your solar return chart. So we look at the energy for the year ahead. It is 90 minutes. It's $70, and it can truly make a positive impact and difference in your life. And it's your birthday, so let's celebrate you. I will do this for every astrology sign during their birthday season. And I do have other offerings on the table, but I will save that until the end. But I just wanted to get that out there that Gemini birthdays, if you know anybody, please share this message with them. Let them know that this is a beautiful opportunity for a really, really, really reasonable price to get an astrology reading and a solar return chart reading, because I feel like this work, I know in my heart and in my soul and in my intuition, like this work is truly accessible and helpful for so many people. So I want to provide it and allow it to be accessible for you as well. Okay, so this energy that we're experiencing right now is what Carl Jung described as individuation. And so the way in which I would describe this energy in words is clearing the decks. It may feel like every situation, every pattern, every feeling of trauma, repressed emotion from the past is surfacing, bubbling to the surface and on a loop to where your soul is guiding you, and this is an opportunity, even though it's extremely uncomfortable, to confront. If you watch my full moon in Scorpio video, you will learn and see that that is the archetype of Scorpio. It is about confronting one's limitations because you have outgrown it. There's no more growth to be had, and it's time to allow it to dissolve and culminate. But it's happening all at once. So you may experience this through your emotional body. You might feel it in your body as if it's like stagnant tar that is just being churned so that it comes to the surface, so that emotion is felt. And it literally could just be you in your own emotional experience while nothing is actually triggering it, and or you may be confronted with a situation that is allowing it to be triggered, but the situation that's happening is not actually a common thread in your life. It's just a way for, it's like just a way for it. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but it's your soul calling this in order to culminate, in order for the realization of what you are allowing to die within you so that space can be made and rebirth can happen. So this is the caterpillar becoming the butterfly. This is metamorphosis. This is the aftermath of the Scorpio full moon. And that's what Pluto will do, because the Scorpio full moon is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius. Retrograde means the archetype of Pluto goes offline. It like goes on vacation. But when that happens, it like brings all of the stuff up from the root, right? So whatever pattern or whatever like repeating conflict has been a repeating pattern in your life, whether it be within yourself, your relationship to someone or something, it literally will go beneath the root so that you can have the experience through the emotional body of realizing and identifying the root, because that's when the metamorphosis takes place. That's when the death occurs. Pattern of the new sprouts with a new root through the soil, Taurus, right? And Pluto being in Aquarius correlates to trauma from the past. Pluto's retrograde. Aquarius correlates to trauma within the subconscious. Pluto in Aquarius, whatever is unconscious, stuck within the subconscious, must come to the surface. This is a very uncomfortable process. But want to yourself to have compassion for everything that you've gone through, experienced, and definitely been experiencing on a loop for the last 30 years. Saturn is at 20 Pisces. So Aries, Saturn will let you know what you are pioneering as the new beginning. Saturn in these week, what is calling your energy forward in terms of the structure of reality that you are building for the next 30 years. And so this could feel like you're closing in on a tunnel and it feels like you are suffocating. But really what's happening is it's allowing the old to expire and be dug up from the root, because the pattern will repeat itself unless you go and get to the bottom of that root in the soil. And transformation is messy. Growth is messy. Being on the spiritual path is messy. And you could also experience this like an ego death, where the way in which you perceive the world at one point is no longer. And this actually allows you to open up to your connection to the greater whole. And it's the deep knowing that I'm not just operating for myself, I'm contributing to something bigger that benefits all, that benefits the collective. And so many are experiencing a spiritual awakening, and they are experiencing what you could describe as individuation, according to Carl Jung. And this is also Kundalini energy, where it rises up from the root chakra and moves through your entire system to clear the decks. Okay? This is also potentially for some experiencing a dark night of the soul. Which is like a whole other video. But when this happens, there is a metamorphical death taking place within your energy field, within your consciousness, so that the new can give birth and shine. So this is the energy of like diamonds forming, which, like I said, we are dynamic, multidimensional beings. And so this can feel extremely messy, and it's not intellectual. It happens through the emotional body. It's experienced through your body, and it's experienced through the intuition. It is not experienced through the mind. We heal through the emotional body. And so I welcome you to trust the process and to embrace the discomfort, knowing that you are rising above this on the other side as the butterfly. And when we enter, the sun just moved into Gemini, and Gemini is mutable air. It's masculine energy, whereas we just came out of Taurus, which is yin, it's feminine, and it's earth. So we move from the thick earthy energy into this mutable air. Mutable is adaptable. It's change. It pivots, it adapts, it moves, it shakes. So the energy will move forward, and you will now experience an alignment of like, yes, that was what I wanted to do. That was my intention. I have clarity now. So when we experience this new moon in Gemini, which I will post another video about, it's like the Ace of Swords in the Tarot, which is clarity, but almost like with a blade, like clear-cut clarity of next steps, writing a new story, forging a new path, communicating about it, talking about it, sharing about it. You may feel lighter as if density has been removed from your energy field, from your body. So I share this message to help validate those who have experienced a very deep challenge during this aftermath of the Scorpio full moon. And I invite you to trust the process and invite that light in, because that's what it's doing. It's emerging, it's unfolding, it's revealing itself. And the true you, in your true nature, in your natural self, is revealing, it's unraveling, it's showing up. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. A few things about Yoniswell Surf Collective. We do have ongoing intuitive surf coaching programs where we work with you one-on-one in California and in El Salvador. So if you're looking to work with amazing coaches and plan a surf trip to El Salvador, we have programs in place where we do one-on-one coaching. And you also get to experience working with local experts who literally grew up in the waves, grew up in the water. And it is about up-leveling your skills. It's about connecting to your intuition. It's about self-improvement. It's about learning about divine feminine energy and connecting to astrology, connecting to the cosmos in a way that feels right to you, that allows you to really experience your natural self. We also have astrology readings and Akashic Records readings, tarot readings. These prices have been lowered because I genuinely care about this work being accessible during a time when we are experiencing massive change economically, on a global scale, but also on a personal level. So much change is happening, and it is affecting our financial stability, especially with Uranus leaving Taurus soon. We are going to see this significant change even more. So if you want to learn more about all of our offerings, our prices have dropped. And again, we have the Gemini birthday special. And I think that's all for now. Thank you for your energy. I am sending you oceans of love, and I'm celebrating the aftermath of the Scorpio full moon energy as we move into the new moon in Gemini, which is going to bring great clarity for you. Have a beautiful week. I will be back with more videos. And please leave in the comments what this energy has been like for you. When we share, it can really help others feel validated and resonate and know that we are all in this together and we are not alone. So have a great week. Sending you oceans of love, and I will see you on the next one.